Did you ever listen to PNB Rock? The artist?
No, PNB?
PNB Rock.
I don't think so.
You've probably heard.
You gotta remember I'm 36, right?
You probably heard some of his music on the radio. Well, I don't know if you saw, but this week he got shot and killed at a little chicken and waffle spot in LA.
No.
And there's a lot of speculation because his baby mom, who he was with at the time of the shooting, posted his location. Well, their location together.
Wow.
That they were at lunch.
I've had like crazy experiences with this, especially, and you like that's a no-no.
Right.
Like if I'm at the gym and it's on Instagram, I was at the gym 6 hours ago.
Right.
Yeah, you don't do that.
Which is, you know, the talk right now, because people are kind of debating, like, well, was it an innocent mistake? Because you have to understand.
No, it's not innocent. Like, yeah, no.
But there are a lot of people who do post where they are. But I think when you have such a big status, you have to be a lot more careful, and I'm sure that goes for Instagram models as well.
Yeah, I mean, my friends even asked me, can I post this? Or like, I was just in Marco Island 2 days ago helping my best friend from childhood move, and she is in like, you know, a completely different industry, and you know, it's just, you know, Instagram, hey, I'm on vacation, pictures. And we were at a restaurant, and there was like the napkin with the name on it, and she's like, you don't want that in there, right? I was like, no, I don't.
Right.
And then, you know, I'm in Marco Island again 6 hours after I was in Marco Island. I was already home, you know.
Right.
So yeah, you don't do that. That was not a mistake. You just like you know. That's awful.
It's really sad.
That's really sad.
Yeah. And it's so, you know, dangerous in LA right now, I think, for all of these rappers, because they are targeted for their jewelry or their status, or for people to hurt them for that person to get clout. You know what I mean?
Oh, for sure.
Even being an Instagram model, doing OnlyFans, or really any like career where you put yourself out there and you're vulnerable, you always have to be so careful.
I had a guy literally tell me my social security number, my address, how he was going to abolish me from this earth, and what he was going to do to me.
How, on OnlyFans?
No, like on Instagram, thank God. Yeah, on OnlyFans, been blocked, like, but yeah, and then got my number, was calling me like 100 times a day for over a year. Like, I'm not even exaggerating. Like, I had every one of my tough guys friends like talk, and it would be from a different number, and I would just get these random texts, and it was like mean, like the meanest things I've ever read. And it's scary, you know, when you're like, he just told me my address, and it's right, you know, and I have to move now, you know, so I can't imagine being on like on a higher scale, not that I'm not, but like, it's scary no matter what, even if it was, you know, somebody walking down the street and that was happening too.
Yeah.
So being in the public eye and being like a celebrity, or being, you know, in LA or Miami or whatever it may be, it's like when you're exposing your life to the whole world, you have to be very, very careful.
Yeah, you do.
You know, with what you release.
Because honestly, an innocent mistake, like posting your location,
cost your life.
Exactly.
Yeah,
which is super sad. Personally, I loved that artist, and so
I'm going to listen to his stuff on the way home.
You should. You definitely probably heard at least.
I'm sure.
Yeah, something. Because he, you know, he was on a lot of stuff, and he's been, you know, well known for years and years. So you definitely have, but.